Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Neptun. Neptun is a game from Queen Games, designer Durkin. He's done Shogun, another game I really liked that I can't remember, but I'm drawing a blank, but Shogun, Wallenstein, those are some big games that he's done. Plays 3 to 5 players, 45 minutes, which is probably accurate, 8 plus on the ages. If your kid can play and they're younger than that, do that. Age is just the thing they put in the box. Use your own discretion. So what you're doing on this is you are effectively merchants. You're sailing a merchant ship and you're trying to get to different locations to sell them goods. Different areas of the board are going to buy different things for different values. So you are trying to plan your route accordingly so you can hit all of these 5 stops in the most efficient row that you can. You want to always deliver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't go 2, 3, 4, 5 and skip 1 because then you can no longer deliver to 1. And that'll make a little more sense when we get down to the table. So let's just go check it out. All right, so here's a game of Neptun, all set up for 2 players. So this is not a 2-player game, but I wanted to show how the game works because I really like it. Spoiler. So I'm just going to play it as a 2-player game. It plays exactly the same at all player counts. I just want to show you basically what happens in a game and to see if you would like it or not. So to set up, you're going to put the board out in the middle. You're going to give each player a contract board, which I've done here. It's 2 parts. You'll put pieces it together. Each player will get 2 starting ore cards, which we have here. I think they're all the same. I'm not sure, but this is yellow. That's purple. 5 coins. You'll put one of your markers randomly on the 1 and 2 space here, and then at the 0 spaces of all of the temples. And you're going to put your boat in Crete. You're going to set the wind at 5. You're going to set the forecast off to the side. That'll come into play later. And then in the first round, you're going to take all these tiles that have an A and put them on the appropriate temples. They're going to be extra bonus points for whoever has the most gold and makes it farthest along all these temple tracks. Then what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle the 3 decks. You have ores, ore deck, goods deck, and city deck, and you're going to flip them out 2 or 1 number of players plus 1. So in this case, it's 3. Normally it would be 4 or higher because it's a 3-player game, but this is what we have. Now, the way this game works is we're going to spend half the round acquiring contracts. Then we're going to spend half the round delivering the contracts. Now, the interesting thing... Oh, shoot. Hang on. Pretend like you didn't see those. Let's do this. Those are supposed to be face down. I do that every time. So the interesting thing about this is you're not going to know what contracts you're getting, and you don't know where you're going to have to go because the contracts are going to be face down. So it's like a push your luck trying to see if you can get a contract that will work. Because the goal of this game here is to be able to plot a course where you can deliver all 5 of your contracts in 5 rounds. There could be some bonus rounds, but you want to make sure that you're always fulfilling left to right. So if I had a contract here and a contract here, but I couldn't do this one and I fulfilled this one and this one gets flipped face down and I cannot do it. That'll make sense in a minute. So now the way the game works is, starting with player 1, if all the cards are flipped down, you're going to flip the furthest left one up, and you're going to look at it and see if you want it. If you want it, you take it. If not, you can flip the next one up. Either take that or leave it. If you flip the third one up, you have to take it. So there's a little push your luck there. If they're already face up, just pick one that you like. If there's some face up, some face down, you can either take one that's face up or continue to push your luck. So yellow will be first because they were randomly assigned the 1. So they're going to start looking. So we'll flip these. All right, so we're all starting on Crete. So we're trying to get nice paths. Carthago. That's a little far away. Oh, I'll take it. So I'm going to take Carthago. So when you take a row of cards, a couple things happen. You're going to look at your ore card, and you're going to put your token on that number. I'll explain why that's important in a minute. Then you keep that. Then you're going to take the city card and the goods card and put them on one of the contract locations. That means that's going to be that delivery of the round. And I think I'm going to go with 2 because I'm going to hope that I can get at least a green one or another yellow one, either an Africa or a Greece one to hopefully make this easier. So I'm going to put this on 2. So this is going to be my second delivery of the turn to deliver olives to Carthago. All right. Now it's the other player's turn. They're going to do the same thing. I took the pile so they can look. So they're going to start with this. Roma. That's uber far away. We're going to try this one. Athene. Athens. And they're going to take Athens because it's one space away from where they are. And they're going to make that their first one. They have a 3. So they will go to 3. That'll be their first delivery. So we'll just tuck these down here. They're going to try to deliver honey to Athens. And now we're going to turn order. Comes down like this. Closest to 0 goes to 1, and then kind of like that. If there's any of these face up, they slide over. They get a coin to make them a little more tempting. Then we're going to flip out more. And this is how this part is going to go. I'm going to fast forward through this. Well, I'll edit it and come back when we have all 5 contracts, and then we'll show you the next part of the game.
A few moments later.
All right, so now we've done all of that. Each player has 5 contracts that they're trying to fulfill. Put them in the appropriate order that they want or think they want. I didn't do so hot. And then we're going to start the second one. And after all that, yellow got to go first. All right, so now what happens is we're going to take one of these cards and we're going to play them down, and it's going to tell us how much we're going to be able to move our boat. So for example, the wind is at 5. If I played a 5, I would get to move 10 spaces. So, you know, I'm trying to get to my city of Roma, which is expensive. So 1, 8, 16, not possible. So, yeah, I'm trying to get as far as I can with my movement. That's what we're going to do. He's going to play a card, and then the top of the card is going to manipulate the forecast for how much we're going to be moving next round. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm just going to go to Carthago. I need 11. So I'm going to play this big dog here. And then I'm just going to shuffle their cards, and they're going to play one because that's the fairest. I mean, it's the easiest way. But they're going to play this one. And then we both reveal. So this player is playing a 3. I'm playing an 8. And the forecast is going to move 2. So let's get rid of these here. These are going to get all shuffled back in, so we'll just do that. All right, so the forecast is going to go to 2. And that's going to mean next round we're going to have 7 wind movement. All right, now starting with yellow, I am going to try to make a delivery. Now, there's no way I can make it to Roma. Absolutely no way. So I need to move. Now, I need to try to deliver to Roma first. So I'm going to try to get as close to Rome as I can. But then I got to get... So I'm just going to skip. I'm just going to pass it. So I'm going to move... I can move 13, but I'm just going to move 8. Come over here to... That's 8. I'll move 11, actually. I'm going to come to Carthago. And I'm going to flip this one down. I'm just giving up on it. And I'm going to complete this contract in Carthago. So I get a coin. Then I'm going to sell olives. They move me up 2 on the yellow track. So I'll move up 2 on the yellow track. Then once per delivery, I am able to pay 3 coins to move up another space on the track, which I am going to do. So I'll pay 3 coins and move up another space. You want to be as far along as you can here because you're going to get extra points. And then I'll put my movement card down here to know that I have taken my movement. Now this one's off. I cannot complete this one because I passed it up, which is fine. I'm just cut myself out of points. Then purple's going to go. They can move a total of 8, and they need to get to the Athens. And they can move exactly 8, so they'll go here. They're going to get, that is Athens, right? Yeah. So they're going to get a coin. They're going to deliver some honey, which will move them up 2 on the spaces. They'll go ahead and pay 3, and they'll move up 1 more. All right, and then they deliver this. And they'll put their card there. All right, then we go to next action. Yellow still first. I'm trying to get to Napolis, or I don't know, this one. And we're going to adjust this. It's a 7. So I need to be able to move 11, 17. Ugh, do I have a 10? Dang it. All right, so I'm just going to try to move. So let's just do this one. I'm going to play that one. And they'll play this one, and then we'll flip. So they're going to play a 7. I'm going to play a 6. And this is going to move to 2 right there. And we'll stay there next round. Okay. Now I get to move 6. 13. I need to move 17. So let's go here. 13. And I am not going to make a delivery. I'm just moving. And I'll explain why that's important. We'll get to that. So I just moved. Then this will hang out. So that's 2. Okay. Now this player's got 7. They need to go to Thessalonica. They only have to go 6, so they go here. They're going to sell all these. They get a coin. And they are selling olives to Thessalonica, which is 1 on green. They get a coin. And they'll put their card here. Okay. These go away. All right. And then we adjust the wind. We did that. We're at 7. We'll each play a card. I'm trying to get to Annapolis, which is 6. So I can play this. I'll play that. Ooh, where am I going into? Masilla. I'll play that. They'll play this. We reveal. We adjust the wind to 2, so it will stay there again. All right, and then I am moving 5. 12. I just need to go here 6. I'm going to deliver to Neapolis. I get a coin. I'm delivering honey to Neapolis. That'll move me up 1 on the track, which is this one. Then I'm going to pay 3 to move up another one. That one's worth 2 points, so that's pretty good. Then I'll put my card down, which is here. So I know that I've played 3 cards, which is good. Because after we play 5 cards, we're going to do some other things. And that's what we're going to play the rest of it. So let me take yellow's turn here real fast, and then I'll get into what happens, why I passed for a second. Where they need to go back to Athens. Athens again? Is that what that says? Yes, so they're going to go back to Athens. They can move 10. Athens is only 6 away. They'll get a coin. They will deliver honey, which is 2. They're delivering honey to Athens. That will move them up 2 here. They don't need to pay a coin because they're way ahead of me there. This one will come down here. Then we play 2 more cards, and that'll be the 5 turns. But there are 2 bonus turns that you can take if you didn't deliver. So, for example, I still have 2 that I can deliver, and I'm going to have 2 more turns. So if I couldn't make it here, I could just try to get closer. And then after the 5 cards, you get 2 bonus turns to try to complete any deliveries that are still face up. So this one's done. I passed that one up. But these 2, I still effectively have 4 more turns to complete both of these, which is nice. Then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to look out on the board, see who has the most points in all these temples. If you're at 0, you're not going to get anything. So we'll start with this one, nothing. So that would just go away. This one, yellow, would get 2 bonus points. Purple would get this one. Nobody gets that one because we're both at 0. Yellow would get this one. And then whoever has the most money gets this one. So I have 4 coins. They have a lot more than that. So they would get this one. Then if you successfully fulfilled all 5 of your contracts, which I cannot, well, let's say they did, you would get one of these 2 bonus points tokens for being a great shipper. Then after that, at the end of the turn, you're going to put out the B tokens, which are going to have this on the back. There's 1 for round A, 2 for round B, and 3 for round C. Put them on the appropriate spaces, low to high or high to low value. So the first person gets the highest number, so on and so forth. Then we're going to do it again. Round 3, same thing. Put the 3 C's down, do it all again. And then whoever has the most points after all that is done is the winner. Now when you set this up again, you're going to take all the cards that were played and spent, and they're all going to come back to the draw pile. Unless they're starting cards, those are out of the game. So like these 2 would be out of the game. But everything else comes back here, they get shuffled up, and you use all the cards over and over and over again every time to keep building the rounds. And that is how you play Neptune. Let's go to the top, see what you think about it. All right, well, that was Neptune. Like I said in the gameplay overview, I like this game. This is a great game. I found it on, I think I got it on Amazon or something. Every now and then Queen does these sales where they sell off all their games for like $5, $10. and this is one that I picked up on that sale. I like Queen games. They don't normally steer me wrong, so I thought the theme looks cool. Let's give it a shot. I like Durkin. I like Shogun. Let's give it a shot. So I bought it and played it, and man, is it good. So this is a 3 to 5 player game, which normally I don't buy a ton of when they can't play 2, because I play a lot of 2-player games, but $10. As you can see in this game, this is a programming game, programming pick up and deliver game, kind of. You really are doing your best to get the contracts from the available contracts to make it so you can plot the best route that you can. And then you're trying to deliver. You can maybe make a couple movements without delivering, but you're only going to get 2 free bonus movements. So you need to make those movements without delivering worth it. So that's the tough part. And you never, ever want to skip something unless you absolutely have to, because that's going to not give you any points, no money, no nothing, just a waste of a draft and a waste of a contract space. That is not good. I like everything about this game. I like the art, I like the production, I like the way that it looks on the table, I like the pick up and deliver, I like the moving around in the temple tracks because I love tracks. Everything. I have no complaints with the production of this game. My only issue is I lost one of the tokens, which is sad, and I can't find it. I tried to reach out to Queen. They don't have any more because it's super out of print. So now I have to come up with another way to get a B token for the gold thing, which is annoying, but still, you can just mark down, hey, I got 3 points here, whatever. Yeah, this is great. I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal, and the score would be higher if I played this game more. It's a good game. I see it on my shelf all the time. I always want to play it, but I don't always have 3. And when I do have 3, there are other games that I want to play at 3. No fault of this game, just I have a lot of games. So, BGM accepted seal, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 wrenches on our arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that was Neptun from Queen and designer Durkin. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.